Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ryan or Barry Kids here, and today, guys, I'm gonna teach you guys how to choose your faction base. And guys, when you guys do actually choose your faction base, you have to choose it depending on how your status is and where you are on the faction server. So when you start out, you don't want to start out with just a faction base. And obviously, this isn't really a faction base. This is more of just a small little box, but I didn't want to make too big of a base because it would take too long and I wouldn't be able to do this tutorial. And yeah, so when you start off, there are these three bases here you would usually make. So one here would be mainly a sky vault. So pretty much you would go up to sky limit and you would place chests down, so when people are walking on the ground, they cannot see your base at all. They pretty much walk past it 100% of the time, because when they look up, you cannot see it at sky limit. So that is one reason why. The next here, we got a lava vault, which I personally use right now on Timeless PvP, and hopefully will be on Psycho soon. But I'm kind of waiting for the reset on there before I make an actual good base. So, this is what I use on Timeless. So I'll show you what my lava vault looks like in a second. But pretty much what this is kind of like people X-ray, and when you have a base underground, it's pretty simple when you can see chests and everything. So the lava overlooks it, like it goes over top of all your chests, so all they see is lava. They can't see your chest, so maybe they'll just think that, oh, it's just a cave, I don't need to go there. It kind of comes invisible, because I don't really know how X-ray works, so I would know how it works on this, but like I do use lava vaults to prevent it. And these two here are probably two of the best starting bases to keep your loot in, because these two here can hold a lot of storage, but people have dispenser vaults, so pretty much they would store all their stuff in dispensers, because dispensers are what's it called, like you can't see dispensers during X-ray, or at least that's what I know. It's this or droppers, it's one of the two. I just made a dispenser for now because I'm not actually sure. So this would be underground, and you put it in, no one can see the dispensers, because apparently you can see through them. But the only thing that this does is you can only hold so much loot, since each dispenser dropper only holds up to 9 things plus stacks. And yeah, you can't hold too much in there, but it's a good drop off for like armor. But then you also don't know what is what unless you actually take the time to tell what's in them. And yeah, but it's not very efficient. There's also normal farming bases. People just go underground and make like a little base with a farm and some chests, but that's the easiest base to get X-rayed. But it's good to have one of these and then a farm off to the side if you have a rank, or the server allows up to 2 homes that you can go back and forth between, because if one person finds one, you have the other base still, so that works out. So next off, we have a faction base here, which obviously you would need a faction, and a good one, because faction bases can be easily raided if a person knows how to cannon and how to raid. And pretty much what you do is you make a big obsidian box as big as you want. Usually my faction usually makes around a 40 by 40 by 120, something like that, and then with about 100 walls on each side. So I can do just like a tutorial on how to make walls. They're not very hard, and I can easily show you, but I just wanted to do something like this because I do find a lot of bases that look like this, but they get raided easily. Like, I didn't put any chests or anything in here like I would in my other ones, but here, just let me in. And it looks like some bats spawn, but I'm also in a single player world, so obviously NPCs are going to be spawning. Can't really do much about that, but you would put chests up here, maybe have a room for your spawners. In here you could probably fit like a few chests, but that's good. The smaller the box, the harder to raid. And you want to choose depending. So when you're starting out, you want to choose one of those, but when you get like more rich and stuff, you and your faction should definitely move into a base that you all can keep your stuff in and protect yourself and have the claims for it, so people cannot raid it. But no base is unraidable. You can raid any base, it just takes a lot of time depending on what type of cannon you know how to use or are using. And yeah, so I'm gonna go and demonstrate. Like, I have a lava vault right now on Timeless PvP, so I'm just gonna head on there quickly and show you what to do. So pretty much what you would do is you would do what I'm doing here. I'm in my lava vault, So you make chests like this, and then up top I put stained glass just so I can, you know, see the lava above, and it also holds a lot of room, but this is like a really big one, so it wouldn't be surprised if it gets found, but there's supposed to be a reset soon, so I didn't really care. But you can see here I've got, you know, my armor kind of sorted out, you know, everything's just kind of sorted out in here. I know where everything is. As soon as, like, I have corner chests which I place certain stuff in, so I know like what is what. So up here we have hoppers, we got books, you know. I kind of cleared up my PVs too on here, so this is like everything in here's from my PVs. You can see like you got this is everything in my PV, which this is my god set that I have, which I don't use because I hate CE, but if I was to do like raids and stuff, this is what I would use. And you know, I just got like everything. I found 3 PVs of iron blocks, so I made up to, I have 8 million, almost 9 million now, so it's not too bad. Like, I don't think I have too much more in here. I've only had this base for about a week, and I haven't really played. As you can see, I can do Kid Elder. So, you know, easiest way is to, oops, that is the wrong one. Easiest way is just to do something like this, and then there we go. So, you know, I can just easily sort through all this. As you see, I don't get shovel. Oh, I do get a shovel. Okay, I just didn't see it up there. And yeah, pretty much what I do is I just kind of go through, I sort it out, and I don't know where my swords are. I'm not actually fully sure about that. Oh, they're up here. And then if I do PV1, this is where I keep my gapples, which I do love. I got my creeper eggs, my sharp 5 axe, which is just normal one, which I got out of a raid. So these aren't, yeah, this is probably my favorite type of base to make because it keeps, you can, let's see here, I don't know really if I still have my home set to places, because I don't really delete my home, so I could have these sets anywhere. Oh, slash fly. I think I'm in a base. Yeah, I'm in a base here. So this is our old faction base. Slash spawn, and let's do, because this is our old creeper IG grinder, but they've really changed it, so can't really do much about that. So let's home out. All right, this should be outside of the faction base I was just in. So as you can see, guys, I don't know if this is the same base. No, it's not. Oh geez, I have to go raid these guys soon. Maybe I'll do an episode on that. But this is what a faction base looks like. So you would have, like, we have walls on walls. This took us about, I think, 13 hours of staying up to work on each side, because we can only do so much claims. And so pretty much, like, people have been in here. As you can see, someone went straight through and mined right in. So let's see here. I think the top was our, so we had a dry layer, we had our hybrid defense, and then this was our IG farm, which wasn't too bad. And if you guys are ever gonna lay out a factions base and don't know what to do, what you do is you need to choose what's the most important, your spawners or your loot. And whatever it is, put it to the closest to the bottom of the base you can, because people usually, when they cannon, they either go for a middle or the top of the base. No one ever goes to the bottom of the base. So try to keep your boxes maybe at the bottom if your loot's most important. So you can see here, you know, we had our collection area, but all the hoppers we took, I think, when we got raid. Well, I don't even think we got raid. I think someone was trying to. So we picked up the spawners and left and sold them all because we didn't really care because the reset was coming. But here's next. This is our actual, like, chest area, which it's pretty blown up. I don't know. It's not really that blown up, but like you can see, nice design with unraidable chests in it, which I'm pretty sure they might actually be able to be raidable. I'm not sure, but there's nothing in here at the moment. I think we cleared it all out into our own personal vaults. And then if I go down again, here's our boxes. So under here you can see we have these boxes. I don't know. Yeah. So you would have our own little member boxes in here, which, ooh, wait, where'd it go? I want it. You go on the inside. Okay, there we go. So I don't know, whoever was here, I'm surprised it didn't take the Pro 5 leggings. Like, I will take those and put them in my base because, you know, always good, you know, this person kept their heads in here. Okay, and if I keep mining down, I should be able to find another base. Yep. I think this is mine. I'm not sure. Let's just jump in here. Oh no, this is mine. Okay, I'm not sure whose this is. But yeah, we kept our little member vaults up here, like for the people who we know are trusted, but you know, we didn't want to give away too much space. And then I think if we go down below, there was admin vaults, which was the officers. Yeah, this is the officers, I think. It might not be, actually. I'm not sure. I didn't really help make the inside of the base and the defenses on the inside, so I'm not sure. I know we had admin vaults in this base, so it might have got changed around. I don't know. All right, let's just get some air, and let's just keep on going down. All right, I'm lucky to have this. Wow, we had a lot of dry layers. I mean, not dry layers. Little, yeah. Yeah. So this is just, yeah, this is our last layer on the base before it goes down. So my vault was somewhere in here. I feel like, actually, no, this is my vault. All right, yeah. I helped build this vault for my friend Shock, and I think I lived in here for a bit. So, but it never got done because we got 15 PVs, so no one really cared. This is our potion brewing room. You know, made all this, and then I don't think there's any pots left in here. Yeah, so like I said, when you're laying out this, you want to put your most important stuff on the bottom and then make your way through. And then your defenses, I'll tell you if I do a defense tutorial how to lay out your defenses, because you want to lay them out a certain way depending on your base style, because these take up a lot of claims. Like, I think this is around, 1 second, sorry guys, I'm just lagging here a bit from all the chunks. This is, I think, around 80-ish walls, something like that, maybe even less, because we had to take up so much claims for each side of the wall. But no one ever got that close rating. They would get in about, I think it was around 5 walls each. As you can see, we had a few things of corner pillars, and I was actually attempting to, you know, make this here all obsidian, so it would be harder to raid us, but I never got that far. And yeah, so that's that. And then pretty much back to here is that you guys got to choose whether you want a base that's the hardest. This is the hardest base to find, but on some server minimap is allowed. So let's see your side. I actually don't have a minimap mod, but like, as you can see, if you go like this and then do this for everything and do this on every top chest and like every chest in here, then it'll actually be close to invisible on a minimap. It actually makes this pretty much invisible. But the thing is that if you're in a desert biome like this, you're completely invisible. You cannot see it. But if you're like over like, let's say a plains biome or jungle biome, it'll be visible, but it'll be extremely hard to see because it blends in really well with the signs. So that is another thing you want to do. So, you know, just keep going like this, and yeah, just do that all throughout your base, and then you won't be able to find. This here is probably the backup base. So let's say your base is getting raided, you either want a lava vault or this base, and or maybe even a sky vault, and just drop all your stuff in here quickly as you go back to protect it. It's not very hard. So yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Faction Tips, and if you did, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below for more content. And if you have any ideas that you want to know for this series, please be sure to leave that down in the comments. And yeah, so hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.